everyone, and welcome back to more political chatter. In this video, we will be talking about the 2024 Republican presidential candidates because with Trump holding his first campaign events following his kickoff rally, of course, his announcement rally, of course, at Mar-a-Lago in Florida, because of that, we need to start talking about who will challenge Trump in 2024 on the Republican side. I mean, we are getting into the Republican primary here. Like, we are getting into the primary season. It is really creeping up on us. You know, we always said, the primary really starts once the midterms are over. And now the midterms are almost 2 months. They are more than 2 months ago. And we should be getting some important announcements very, very soon. So, we need to talk about who will challenge Trump. Who will the candidates be in the Republican primary? Who will people be caucusing for in Iowa? Who will be on the ballot in New Hampshire? Because it really is not too far away. It's gonna start pretty soon. So we will be going through each candidate that is a potential, and I will be maybe adding some more in, talking about some more. But we're just gonna be seeing who will run. I have this little thing set up so we can give a plus or a minus, or we can circle it in green. How about we do this? We circle it in green if they're running, circle them in red if they're not. Of course, this is all just my opinion, but let's get started. So we have the Wikipedia page here. Donald Trump is already a declared candidate. Corey Stapleton is also a declared candidate. Bolton will run. He basically announced. Same with Elder, but they're on here anyway. So let's just start them off. As I just said. So I think that John Bolton will run. He basically said he will. He's on declared intent to run, but he hasn't done a kickoff rally like Trump did. I don't see his campaign getting anywhere. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Larry Elder on his Twitter page, his banner says Elder for America. It's kind of ironic that he has that as his banner. It's like this logo with him on it, and it says Elder for America. Yeah, that's right, Elder for America. But he hasn't said he's running for president. It's weird. He's not getting anywhere. He is getting 0.1% in Iowa. And then he'll drop out after Iowa. So Larry Elder will run. So now let's go in order now. So Liz Cheney, I do think will run in 2024. You know, she has said many times now that she is considering it. And with these midterms over, it's kind of like she's a candidate who, like Bolton, has nothing to lose. Like, her political career is basically over. You know, she's not winning the primary, of course. What else do I say? But yeah, I mean, she's not going anywhere with her political career anymore, and all she can do right now is put votes to stop Trump. You know, she can help with the Stop Trump movement. That is what she's all about. And same with John Bolton. John Bolton has said that all he wants to do is stop Trump from getting the nomination. So if you have nothing to lose, if you're out of Congress, you know, you're not going to run for governor or senate or something, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to run against Trump because you've got nothing to lose. So I did include Chris Christie in my election night that I'm making right now. It's an insane election night. It's going to be so amazing. It's going to have Bolton, Cheney, Christie, Elder, Hogan, Noem, Suarez, DeSantis, and Trump, and Haley, and Hutchinson, and Pompeo. Oh my God, I included so many of these guys. But it's with everyone, and it's going to be insane. But anyway, but I did include Chris Christie, but it's more for entertainment purposes. I don't think that Chris Christie is going to run. I think that once people like Liz Cheney announce, once maybe Mike Pence will announce, and maybe Ron DeSantis will announce, I don't see Chris Christie as a type of guy who would run against those guys. I think that he would endorse one of them. Probably Mike Pence, if we're being realistic. I really see him as the one that Chris Christie endorses if Pence runs. I do not think Mike Pence will run, and we'll get to that. Larry Hogan, I do think will run. If you saw that video he released, it was by a new PAC he recently made, and it really looked like a presidential kickoff video, okay? And he sponsored it all over Facebook and stuff, and he put it everywhere. And also his Twitter page for the Governor Larry Hogan released some other video with the caption, Larry Hogan was able to win Democrats in Maryland. Can he do it nationwide? That's what it said. Can he do it nationwide? So he's definitely eyeing it. He made the case for a Hogan 2024 presidential bid many, many times on CNN. Just CNN. But yeah, so I definitely think that Larry Hogan would run. His impact doesn't do good in Iowa, but I definitely think that he would do pretty good in New Hampshire, and that he would focus on New Hampshire and campaign in New Hampshire while everyone is campaigning in Iowa, and I think that he would pull it off. Kristi Noem is in my election night that I'm making. However, I don't think that she would run if we're being totally realistic here. I mean, Trump is already in the race, and she's just one big Trump ally. She's just a friend of Trump. She, realistically wanted to put Trump on the on Mount Rushmore. She literally did. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it was in 2018 or 2019 or something. She actually wanted to. Then Mike Pence. So this is a very hot take, I think, and I think that most would disagree with me, but I'm thinking Mike Pence doesn't in 2024. We have seen Larry Hogan release a video saying that he wants to run. We've seen Larry Elder put on his Twitter banner a Elder for America logo. We have seen Liz Cheney hint at it so many times. We have seen Nikki Haley's interview with Fox News saying that we need a new and competent leader. Mike Pence has not done any of that, and that is why I don't think he will run. He has not expressed interest in a serious way at all. He just does not. He is not talking about running for president. He is not doing anything that would point towards him running in 2024. I mean, what have you heard about Mike Pence doing it in an interview where he hints at it? Doing, posting something on social media that would hint at him doing it. He is not. There's a very good chance that he does. Don't get me wrong. But I think that there's a better chance that he doesn't at this point, looking at what he has said. Francis Sars, I do think would run. He has said many times that we need a younger generation leading America, and I feel that he would just be in it to give younger Republicans a choice. He is 40, 45, 48? No, not that old. 42 maybe? Yeah, I think 42. Yeah, because DeSantis is 39 or 40. But I would love to see Sars run. Definitely someone different in the primary. Definitely someone that would, give more options to the people. And listen, DeSantis is in my election or in my primary night, but I don't see DeSantis running. Obviously he might. There's almost a 50-50 chance that he does. Because, so many people are calling on him to run. If so many people are saying to run for president, you feel like you have to. That's what Beto was talking about. So many people asked Beto in 2020, why was he even running? But when so many people are saying to you, please run for president, please run for me, to give me a real choice, that would really encourage you to run. But DeSantis, there's so much complicated ties with all of these candidates to Trump. If Trump wasn't running, all of these guys would be in it, and so many more. But with Trump, really depends, because DeSantis and Trump, it's not like they're on bad terms. they're still on good terms. And if DeSantis wants something else in the future, Senate, whatever, this could really mess with that. Or if Trump, was won the presidency in 2024, that could really mess with it. So DeSantis, there's like a 50-50 chance that he runs in 2024. But at this point, I don't think he will. But on Wikipedia, thank God for Wikipedia, by the way, this page, we use it so much. It says his decision is expected by May of this year. So we will see, not that too far away. Nikki Haley, I'm so confident will run. If you saw her Fox News interview, you'd know immediately that she will run. I mean, she said so many things that would point to her running. So many. We need a younger generation. We need to give Republicans real choice. We need a leader who will actually get stuff done. And she would definitely add something to the race. Asa Hutchinson really did express interest very much. He really said that he was looking into it. And Asa Hutchinson, as a very popular, outgoing governor, I think that he overestimates how much people know him. I don't really think that anyone knows him outside of Arkansas. Like, the average American does not know Asa Hutchinson, right? I would say that 98% of Americans do not know who Asa Hutchinson is if you ask them on the street. So, I'm thinking that Asa Hutchinson does not make it very far. Probably doesn't last to Iowa, but definitely drops out after Iowa. Pompeo, I'm pretty stuck on, but right now he hasn't said too much about it. I mean, his decision is expected by spring 2023, according to Wikipedia. I'm going to give yellow on this one. I should have for DeSantis too, but DeSantis is just like such a big name, and that's what a lot of people probably clicked on this video to see if I think DeSantis will run. But Pompeo, I'm really unsure. I don't know if he's going to run because he hasn't done a lot that would hint toward him running. But then again, he has said a couple things. Sununu, I actually didn't include in my election night. He just doesn't have enough motivation to it in my mind. If he wants to do something, he would run for Senate, and he didn't. I don't think that he really wants it that much, so I don't think that he's going to run. So here's my list. Bolton, Cheney, Elder, Hogan, Suarez, Haley, and Hutchinson, in my opinion, will all run. Chris Christie, Noem, Pence, DeSantis, and Sununu, I believe, will not run, and Pompeo is a maybe. So looking at this field, at this moment, if we're looking at Iowa, if we're looking at New Hampshire, it's going to be a Trump blowout if none of these guys run. DeSantis has to run in order to make it competitive. Bolton isn't even getting 1%. Cheney maybe cracks 1%. Elder's getting nowhere close to 1%. Hogan will get a few percentage points in Iowa and a few more in New Hampshire. Suarez isn't getting anywhere. He's from Florida, he's no one knows who this guy is. He won't even crack 1%. Haley, in this scenario where Bolton, Cheney, Elder, Suarez, Haley, and Hutchinson are running, or Pompeo for that matter, Nikki Haley would be Trump's main opponent for the presidency, and that really says something because Nikki Haley is not becoming the Republican nominee for president. So, if we're looking at this field that I think will run, really Pence or DeSantis have to run, but really DeSantis. It would be a blowout if it's this. It would be uncompetitive and very disappointing for a lot of people. A lot of Republicans are looking at the primary in 2024 saying, yeah, let's do this. This will be exciting. I'll have lots of choices. But in this scenario, it would be a blowout and, frankly, very unexciting. I'm going to the New Hampshire primary in 2024, and I'd be very disappointed if this is the field because I want those campaign signs. I want those t-shirts, those buttons, those miscellaneous items, those hats, those bumper stickers. That's what I want. I want to see the candidates, too. I don't want to see of course I do want to see John Bolton or Larry Elder, but I want to see people like Ron DeSantis there campaigning in New Hampshire. I want to see people like Mike Pence campaigning in New Hampshire. I want to see these big names in New Hampshire instead of these John Boltons and Larry Elders and Francis Suarez's. So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to TPC if you haven't already. it would really help me a lot if you just hit that little small subscribe button, and you don't even have to watch any of my videos. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I think that's a great goal to have. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.